Hello. So I decided today to do a class based on a Yoga Sutra from Patanjali. And this is, well, a sutra from the second book, number 40, verse 46. And the Sanskrit name is Sthira Sukham Asanam. And it really translates to the asana is a steady, comfortable posture. So yoga didn't start out as a physical practice. Actually, it's a mental practice, and it started for meditation purposes. And people were realizing that they were unable to sit they weren't comfortable sitting, they were stiff. And a lot of times it happens to us as well, where we figure, oh, we're sitting in meditation maybe, and we realize, oh, my foot, I have to move my foot. I got a cramp here, I have to change my position, and things like that. So, and they realized that they were stiff. They came to the conclusion that they were stiff because of toxins. So, to get rid of toxins, to avoid toxins coming into the body, they started the yogic diet, but that's a totally different practice right now. And so they wanted to get rid of the toxins that they had in their body. And, but they also wanted to be comfortable. And they felt like once they rid their body of toxins, then they were able to sit in a comfortable pose, in a meditative pose. And one of the things about the description, it says, the body must be so supple that it can bend any way you want it to. Such a body will always be healthy and tension-free. So just going on from that also, it's like, when we do any pose in yoga, not just a seated posture, but you want to make sure that you're comfortable in the pose. So we're all built differently. Everybody's different. And so you want to find the pose that fits you, that really you feel comfortable in the pose. That's the whole purpose of this. And then, so it's kind of like we want to be strong like steel, but flexible. Steel is flexible, so we won't break. So although Hatha Yoga has been around for thousands of years, it never becomes outdated. And that's because the truths of it are always current. It's kind of like they're like gold. So in this practice today, we'll be working on every link, every connection of our physical framework. Should not only be limber and adaptable, but we want it to be strong and resilient and steadfast. And when we have this balance, we want to balance without effort. When we reach this balance, then we also have something that really supports our focused mind as well. So as we move in and out of these poses, I invite you today to find what's comfortable for you. And to rid the body of toxins, as described in this book, there's certain poses, like twisting poses, squeezing poses, things like that. So we'll be working on a lot of those today. And I want you to take your time. Let's start out on our backs. So just make yourself as comfortable as can be. Actually, I'll do this too. So we'll lie down on our backs. You want to relax your jaw, let it be. And let your tongue just go. And we start to bring the focus within. leaving aside external distractions. They don't really serve us. Just take a few moments and just settle in. Maybe notice your breath. Notice your belly rise on the inhale, fall on the exhale. So as we begin, I invite you to just imagine that you're still in bed. We haven't yet put our foot on the floor. So what do we do usually? Well, we float our arms up overhead sometimes. We lengthen our bodies. We bring our muscles into tension. And then we release. And this is a great way to start moving the fascia. Fascia's our body's kind of like saran wrap. It keeps us in place, but it also keeps us stuck. So we want to really move it. So go ahead, do that again if it feels good. Sometimes we bring our knees to the side. We yawn sometimes. Go ahead, do that too. Do whatever makes you feel good. And then from here, just extend your legs one more time. With your face facing up toward the ceiling, just go ahead, start with your neck. Just start rolling your neck from side to side. Just take your time, just feel it. And as we're lying on the floor, and even when we're sitting, if you want to close your eyes, sometimes it helps to just sense into your muscles, sense into the joints, and sense into your movements. So after you're done with your neck, go ahead, grab your knees, give them a nice hug, and maybe massage your lower back. Massage your kidneys. And then with our hands, let's cup our knees with our hands. And we'll bring our hands and knees close to our chest. And then we'll widen our legs and bring them back around, straightening our arms, bringing them back down. Nice. So we just want to lubricate the hip joint. That's all we're doing. We lubricate these joints before we move on. Let's go ahead and do 3 more circles in the other direction. Just take your time. In the meantime, relax your jaw. Just keep it loose. Nice. Let's extend our legs. We'll extend our arms as well. Reaching up for the ceiling, to the ceiling. And let's bend our arms, bend our legs, elbows and joint and knees. You want to add some challenges. You go ahead and do the opposite arms, opposite legs. Whoops, that was not opposite. Nice. Anytime you do opposite arms, opposite legs simultaneously, it's really good for cognition as well. So let's keep our soles of the feet parallel to the ceiling and your palms parallel. Let's lift our heels of our feet, lift your heels of your hands and bring your fingers down toward your face, your toes down toward your face. And then we'll go ahead and point. So now the tops of your hands are facing the ceiling, just back and forth a couple times. Nice. And then make a few circles with your ankles and your wrists, both directions, just lubricating, getting our joints ready. And then let's make a fist with your feet, make a fist with your hands, squeeze, and open, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Let's do that again. Squeeze and scrunch up. And then spread them apart, wiggle them around. Nice. One more time. Squeeze. And then open and wiggle them around. And then let's bring our feet down. We'll bring our hands to our shoulders. So your elbows are facing the ceiling. This feels really good. So bring your elbows back and now make some circles. Even close your eyes. It feels so good. It expands your chest. You feel your shoulder blades come to the mat. Just do about 3 or so in each direction. And so we start to move our joints in larger ranges of motion than we usually do during the day. Nice. And when you're done, let's just lengthen out one more time. And then when you're ready, let's work our way up to a nice seated pose. Okay, and it doesn't really matter how your legs are. They can be crossed, you can have them out. It doesn't make any difference. What does matter though is that we have our seated posture is as important as standing posture. I'll go ahead and take my vest off. A little chilly here. And so we have our heart over our pelvis and our head over our heart. And your chin can be either parallel to the floor or even slightly down. And then you should be able to breathe with ease. So let's just keep our jaw relaxed. Just take a few breaths here. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. You can have them open. And let's begin by just bringing our arms out to the side, lengthening them, lifting up through the crown, and then make them a couple inches longer so that you feel sensations going up your arms. Really extend. And then we'll bring our hands to our heart and we just drop our chin. So while we're here, we hold appreciation for our heart, for our lungs, and our whole body. Just thank your body for all the amazing things it allows you to do. Hold appreciation for your heart. And then let's bring our hands down back to our sides. And we'll bring them out once again. And then let's bring our right arm down with an extra long left arm. Just lift it straight up and reach up as high as you can. Just lengthen, get all that length on your side. Take a breath, breathe in here. And then bring your arms back and we'll do the other arm. So we lift up with your right arm, just lift, lift. And we'll bring them back to your shoulders. Let's bring our right arm down, lift up. And then this time let's lean over. Just breathe into your left ribs, left lung. Expand, just breathe. And then we'll come back and we'll bring our left arm down, reach up first and then over. Nice, breathe. Just feel that air come in. And let's come back. Let's reach over. And then we're gonna bring that arm down and around, making huge circles. As much as you can. Nice. Let's do one more. Nice and slow. Feel your body move. And then we'll bring it down behind you. And then we'll take our right arm, just bring it over. And we have our first small, soft twist. Nice. Take another breath. And let's bring our hands all the way back. And then we'll bring this arm down, reach up, reach over. And then we'll bring them down. We'll go this way. Nice, reach up and over and back and bring it down. Nice and slow. Just reach, keep reaching. You might want to expand. This time, let's bring it down behind you. And then we'll take our left hand and just bring it across. Nice. And whenever we twist, we always want to make sure that our spine is nice and long. We never really twist with flexion. Nice. Let's Bring our arms back. This time, let's bring them up high, clasp them together, turn them inside out, lift, and then we'll rotate toward the right from above our navel. Nice, so just rotate. Maybe you notice your spine spiral up. So inhale, take a breath and lift up through your crown. And then exhale, just open a little bit more toward your right. And then with your head and neck all the way back, also bring your eyes all the way back. How far can you look back with your eyes? And then just with your eyes, keep your head back there. 2 huge circles, 1 in each direction. And then after you're done with your circles, come back to the front, reach your arms up, clasp them together, lift. Reach, and then we'll rotate toward the other side. Nice and tall. Head and neck, and then your eyes all the way. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, peel that left shoulder back just a little bit more, and then with your eyes, go ahead and make 2 huge circles, 1 in each direction. And then when you're ready, let's come all the way back. Reaching up, lift, and then we'll bring our palms together. Stay nice and tall, and we'll just bring our arms down as far as your wrists will allow you to go without starting to flex over. So stay nice and tall. And then we'll open up just like this. Open and press, press, press. Breathe and press. And then release and make some, play the piano. Okay, from here, let's move to a nice tabletop. And that just means hands and knees. And if you have a blanket, you might want to pad your knees. So here also, we want to set our joints up. So from here, we have I'll switch. So we have our hips over our knees. And our shoulders, elbows, and wrists in alignment. And sometimes this happens. So let's resist the urge to drop your head and just bring your crown far away. Nice. From here, let's slowly glide back to a nice chair pose. Take your time, keep your spine nice and long, and then with your finger pads, just grip that mat and lengthen as much as you can. Nice, and just breathe. Take a few breaths. Maybe bring your forehead down if you can. Notice your organs on top of your thighs. And then when you're ready, let's start to bring your navel to your spine. Lift your belly organs. Start to work your way up, and you're bringing your belly organs all the way up to your spine. Keep them up there, and then we glide forward. You adjust your hands, and then we start to bend our arms. We bring our pubic bone toward the mat and roll your belly down. And then bring your hands out a little bit more, maybe even mat width apart or even on the floor. Tent up your fingers so you're making a tent, finger tent. And then your heart comes forward and out, and we lift. Just let your heart shine. And roll back down. And let's do this again. So inhale, your heart comes forward and up. And this time, let's take a breath and then exhale. Can we twist our cobra to the right? Come back up to the front on your inhale and then lower back down. Just roll down, make your body feel good. And one more time, heart comes forward and up. Cobra. Take a breath here, let your heart shine. Exhale, can we twist it to the other side? Inhale, roll down. Nice. Bring your hands in, take an inhale to prepare. Maybe move your fingers, and when you're ready, just push up and glide back. Lengthen your spine. Child's pose. Bring your belly button to your spine. Lift your belly organs up to your spine. And here we go. Nice. Forward. Lower. And pubic bone to the mat. Roll down. Hands out. Inhale. Heart comes forward and up. Let your heart shine. And roll back down. Once again. Inhale. Let's lift. Exhale. Twist it to the right. Maybe you notice as we move on, your spine is more flexible all the way down. Push up, inhale, heart comes up. Exhale, twist that cobra. Inhale, back, lower down. Nice, bring your hands in, take a breath to prepare, inhale. Exhale, push up, and here we go. Gliding back. Tailbone comes to between your toes. Let's do one more of these. Still just warming up our bodies. Belly button to your spine. Lift your belly organs and come forward. Start to bend, pubic bone down, lower your hips and roll down. Extend your arms, extend your hands. Inhale, lift up. Nice. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Nice and strong. Exhale. Twist that cobra. Come back up to the center, lower, roll yourself down. And last time, heart comes forward. Let it shine out. Exhale, twist your cobra. Inhale, come back, roll down. Nice. Take a breath to prepare. Wiggle your fingers. Inhale once again. Exhale, push up. And let's come to a nice tabletop. Nice. So from here, we'll do a few cat-cows. So let's lift your sits bones, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, and work your way up your spine. Let your heart shine out. And then let's start by tucking your sits bones, tuck your tailbone, work your way up to a cat. And then do a few of these at your own pace, finding your own rhythm, your breath. When we breathe to our own rhythm, it brings our bodies in harmony. And if flexion and extension isn't enough for you, then go ahead, just sway your hips from side to side. Make circles. You know, we have to listen to the language of sensations. You know, your body is so smart, it will tell you what it needs. but it tells you through sensations, and we just have to be open to go there. Let's move on. So let's come to a tabletop and we'll do a nice cow together. So inhale, lift your sits bones, drop your belly, let your heart shine out. Exhale, belly button to the spine, drop your head, curl your toes and lift your hips as high and as far back as you can. Nice. Take your dog for a walk. Pedal if you need to. You look through your shins with nice soft eyes, and we don't see our heels. So do whatever you need to do here. And then let's come up on the balls of our feet and we take little baby steps, either halfway to your hands or lift your hips and get even closer. And then we'll climb our hands up to our knees. Nice, you can even bend your knees to take a little pressure maybe off your hamstrings, but we want to really lengthen out. One time here, ribs away from your hips, crown of the head away from your shoulders. Nice, just counteracting all the gravity that just wants to bring us down. Just lengthen. We also allow our blood to adjust. And then when you're ready, just bring your arms all around. Take your time and just reach up. And then we'll bring our hands to heart. Okay, so let's bring our feet together. We're going to lengthen our body. So inhale. Bring your arms all the way up. Let's, hang on one second, I just noticed. Oh, okay. So inhale. Let's steeple our hands. So bring them like this. And our feet are together now. So lift your knees. Keep breathing. Lift your hips. Lift your belly. Lift your ribs. Lift your heart, your sternum. Lift your arms. It's almost like you feel light in your feet as if you're lifting off. So inhale, get as high as you can. Exhale, bend just slightly to the right. Take a breath. Inhale. Lift and lengthen a little bit more and bend. Come back up. Lift everything once again. Get as high as you can. Lift. Exhale, we bend slightly. Inhale, lift and lengthen and bend a little bit more. Nice. Inhale, come back. Exhale. Ooh, let's bring our hands to heart. Shake out. If you have a block and you want to put a block in the front of the mat, that'll be great. You don't need one though. But let's change our stance and we'll have our feet about hip distance apart. And we'll bring our hands to our heart. Mountain pose. Just take a moment, just reflect on how strong you are. Inhale, let's reach up, rise up, grab your right wrist, lift it high. Exhale, let's bend. Nice. Can we lift our right leg? Nice. Let's come back. Change grip, lift, exhale, bend. And then can we lift our left leg? Nice. Let's come back. Steeple. Lift up as high as you can. Keep going. I'm just going to move this. Keep going all the way, all the way. When you can't go anymore, when we can't lift our heart any higher, then just go over an imaginary beach ball in your upper back. Nice. And we'll bring our hands together, forehead, lips, heart. Torso parallel to the floor, and when your torso's parallel, just allow yourself to just cascade down. Left hand either on the floor or a block. Bend your left leg. Keep your hips where they are, but just roll open. Roll your ribs. And then bring your arms perpendicular. Reach that arm up to the ceiling, just like a pillar, nice and strong. And on your exhale, bring it down. Bend your right leg, roll, 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 reaching high. Nice, let's bring it down. Inhale from here, chair pose. Nice and strong, light on your toes. Nice, and then we're gonna stand up straight. We're gonna add on, we'll always add on. So here we go. Inhale, reach it up. Grab your right wrist, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend and lift. Let's come back, switch, lift high. Exhale, bend and lift. And then we'll come back, steeple, lift. When you can't lift your heart and sternum, go over a beach ball in your upper back. Nice, let's bring our hands down, forehead, lips, and heart. Torso parallel, and let yourself go. Bend your left leg once again and lift. This is gold for your spine. If you want, you can keep your hand there or bring it down behind your back. Maybe grab your left thigh. Peel that shoulder open. Take a breath here. If your arm is down, bring it up on the inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Bend your right leg and open up, reach up. Nice, lengthen. And if you want, bring your arm down. Peel that shoulder open. If your arm is down, bring it back up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay. Here we go. Inhale, reach. Let's grab that right wrist. Exhale, bend and lift. Change, lift up high and bend. Come back, we'll go over that beach ball once again. And then we'll bring our hands down. Forehead, lips, heart. And from here, we'll go right into our chair pose. Reaching, exhale, let's bring our belly organs right on our thighs. Massage, lift your arms. Inhale, back to our chair, lighten your toes. Exhale, sweep it to the right. Inhale, let's rise up. Keep going with your left arm, and we come to a nice T twist. Nice. Bring that left arm back down. You're in your chair once again. From here, bring your hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, a little twist. Nice. Hi there. Inhale, this is Nola, my yoga dog. Exhale, we're going to sweep it to the left. Inhale, rise up, continue with your right arm, T twist. Nice, bring that right arm down, back to your chair, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, let's twist. Inhale, chair, and we rise up. Exhale, press. Nice, let's bring our hands to heart. Okay, we're gonna do one more of these and then we're gonna move on. So when you're ready, you need to drink a glass of water, take a sip, maybe pause the video. Okay, here we go. Right there. Nice. And inhale, let's rise up, lift, exhale, bend. And this time, see, maybe you want to bend your leg and extend. Nice and strong. Bend, extend. Bend and extend. Let's switch. Reach up, lift up, exhale down. Lift it up. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. You know, it's always good to challenge yourself. You don't challenge yourself, we never know what we can and can't do. So now we lift up straight and exhale over that beach ball. And then we come down, forehead, lips, heart. Cascade down. Bend your left leg and roll. This is gold once again for your spine. Keep your arm up or put it down. Lift up, inhale if it was down, exhale. Let's bend that right leg, open up, roll your ribs, lift. Bend your arm if you want to. If it's down, bring it up on your inhale and bring it down. Inhale, chair pose, here we are. Exhale, sweep it down to the center. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, sweep it to the right. Inhale, up we go. Keep going with your left, T-twist. Bring that hand down, reach up chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Maybe this time we can go a little lower and get our twisted chair. Nice. One more breath. This is how we get rid of toxins, according to Patanjali. Inhale, chair. Exhale, sweep it to the other side, left. Inhale, rise up. Keep going with your right arm, T-twist. Bring your arm back down, reach up, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend. And if you want to go a little lower, we do our chair, twisted chair. Hands to heart. And inhale, rise. Exhale, press and squeeze. Great for your posture. Inhale, bring your hands to heart. Whew, okay. We're going to move on. I will move on the best I can. I have my yoga dog right here. So we will work our way into our chair pose. So we'll stand up straight. Find your breath because the pause is as important as the pose. Nice. And then inhale, rise up. Grab. Exhale, bend, challenge yourself. Maybe lift your leg a little higher this time. Come down. Balance is something, it's okay. We lose it if we don't use it, but we can always get it back. Lift your leg a little higher. Nice, let's steeple and we'll go over that beach ball. And then we'll bring our hands all the way, forehead, lips, heart. Here we are, right away into our chair pose. Let's bring our hands to heart and we'll transfer the weight to your right foot. Nice. From here, we're just gonna peel that left leg up and we'll bring our thighs parallel to each other. And then we're gonna bring it back. Expand your wings, reach out as much as you can. Nice, your 5 toes face the mat. Extend from your crown to your heel, from your finger, middle finger to middle finger. And then go ahead, bend your right leg when you're ready. Rise up. Set yourself up. You know what to look for. Warrior one. We want to really make sure that our right knee is right over that ankle, right over that heel. Let's grab our left wrist, lift, exhale, bend. Nice, let's come back up and we'll sweep it down just like we did. Nice, inhale, rise back up, press. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's bring our hands behind our back. Knuckles down and out. Let your heart shine. Nice. Exhale, let's bring our hands to our hips just as a guide. Inhale, exhale, hinge at the hips. Our hands are there so that they don't move. Nice. And then bring your hands to heart. And then slowly, slowly, slowly extend your right leg. Pyramid pose. Inhale, rise up. Keep going. Lift. And then deepen that bend. Press. Nice. Reach up. This time, let's bring our arms out to the side. And we'll bring our left elbow under. We'll cross at the elbows, cross at the wrists. Bring your forearms toward the front. Explore that opening in your back. Inhale, rise up. And then let's come back. From here, keep that right leg where it is. Pivot, warrior two. Set your base up. Laser sharp focus over your right middle fingers. Hug your muscles to your bones. Let's activate your warrior. Squeeze that mat together. Make it smaller. Nice. Let's rotate your right palm. Inhale. Extend your right leg. Bring it back. Nice. This is your reverse triangle. And then we deepen the bend. We come right back into our warrior two. Go ahead. Rotate once again your right palm. Bring it back. Peaceful warrior. And let's come back. Nice. This time we'll rotate the back palm. Bring your arm so your forearm is on your leg. Rotate the back palm. Bring it to your shoulder. And then extend it out. This is your extended side angle, but we don't use our leg as a crutch. You can place your hand there, but use your muscles and your bones to hold you up. And if you want a little bit more challenge, take your arm and make them parallel. Come to the side. And then back to warrior two. Nice. And then all you're going to do now is take your left arm, bring it down, pivot that left foot, crescent lunge. Great. So all 10 toes face the front of the mat. Nice. Reach up. Let's bring that right arm down. And here we are in a T, twisted, revolved crescent lunge. You can stay right here if you want. Squeeze your thighs together. Bring your hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale. Let's bring that elbow to the knee. Nice. And then from here, all you're going to do is bring your left leg up. And we're in our twisted chair once again. Inhale, chair pose. We're going to start right in on our left foot. Let's bring our hands to heart. Peel that right leg up, parallel thighs. And then we're going to expand. Just reach it out. Extend your leg. Lift. Reach out as far as you can. Lengthen your body. Create space. Bend your left leg. Set your base up. Warrior one. Nice. Sorry. Let's grab our right wrist, lift, bend. Nice, let's come all the way back and sweep it down. Inhale, rise once again, and press and squeeze. Reach up, bring your hands to behind you. Inhale, knuckles down and out. Just let your heart shine. And then we'll bring our hands to our hips. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, keep your hips where they are. We're just hinging from them. Bring our hands back to our heart, and then we extend that leg. This is our pyramid pose. Nice. And then hinge back up. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Keep going. Rise to shine. And then press. Reach back up. And then we'll bring our arms to the side. This time we'll bring our right elbow underneath our left, and we cross at the elbows, cross at the wrists. Inhale, reach it back. And then we'll come back, keep that left leg where it is, pivot. Find your strength here, set yourself up. Nice. Warrior two. Now for me, the most important body part on your body as we face this direction is your left knee. We want to make sure we have that knee over the ankle. That's so important. We don't want it to buckle up like that. Or it can also track your second and third toe, even better toward your pinky and not buckling to the front. So we always activate our warrior. Hug your muscles to your bones and squeeze that mat together. Nice, feel it. Feel how strong you are. Rotate your left palm. Inhale and bring it up. Reverse triangle. Straighten your leg. And then we'll deepen our bend. We glide right back in. Nice, rotate once again. And bring it back. Peaceful warrior. We come back to our warrior two. Rotate the back palm. Bend. We just place it. We don't use it as a crutch. And hand to shoulder and reach out. Nice. If you want extra challenge, make your arms parallel to each other. Nice, and then we'll come right back. Warrior two. We'll bring our right arm down. We'll pivot. We're in a high lunge now. So now we have 10 toes facing the front of the mat. When you have that, rise up. And then bring your left arm down. We're in that twist again. Squeeze your thighs together. Nice, and then we'll bring our hands to heart. Inhale, exhale. Press, and then we'll bring our right leg up, and here we are in our chair pose. Nice, inhale, reach your arms this time to the front, right at shoulder height, old school chair. Let's glide forward, lift your heels. Nice, hold. And heels down. Stay forward. We'll lift one more time. Lift your heels. Nice, hands to heart. Ooh, let's come up. All right. We'll go down to the mat now. And it doesn't really matter how you get there. You want to do a yogi squat, actually, then we can do a yogi squat. Let's separate our feet. Bring your heels in just slightly, and then slowly go down. You know, if this is not comfortable, let me show you what you can do. Hang on. We can sit on a block if you need to. Nice. And then we'll just bring our hands to heart. A lot of times we lost the ability to sit like this. More than half the world sits like this all the time. We can come down without the, nice. And then use your arms as a counterbalance so that, oh, bless you, we can come down on the mat. Nice. And then we'll keep our feet, you okay? We'll keep our feet on the mat and we'll just roll down. Take your time. Use those muscles. Keep your feet on the mat. Nice. And then bring your head all the way back down. Now I'll turn to the side. Whew. All right. So we'll take our right leg and we'll put it right over our left. And if you've had enough for today, you can hang out just like this. If you want a little bit more, lift up your leg and just find a degree that makes you feel good. Relax your jaw, let it go. And if you want, you can even grab your shin or your thigh and just surrender. As we start to slow down our breath, slow down our heart rate, hopefully we squeezed out all these toxins. And we energized, revitalized all our cells. Let's go ahead and switch legs now. You can hang out like this or up the intensity, reaching through if it feels good. And then let's put our feet back on the mat. Maybe you can graze your heels with your middle fingers. If you're going to use a block, I'll explain how we will use it. But we'll do a couple bridges. So bridges strengthen the whole backside of our body and they open and expand the front. Nola, let's move. All right. So let's push off the mat with your feet. Push and lift your hips as high as you can and squeeze your glutes. Look down at your knees. Are your thighs parallel? And then it's great if we can have a nice straight line from our knees, our hips, and to our shoulders. And then when you're ready, come all the way back down. We'll do another bridge. This time, let's bend our arms so that our upper arm can push into the mat as well and help our feet. So we maybe even can get a little higher. Let's see. When you're ready, find your breath and push in. Lift your hips. And notice how the expansion, notice your chest area just expanding next to your neck. Nice. If you want, you can lift your heels up, get a little higher, squeeze your glutes. And this time, bring your heels down. If you want, take a block and put it right underneath your sacrum. So make your sacrum comfortable. And when you have that, relax your arms, but lift your legs all the way to the ceiling. And then we're going to make circles with our feet, flex and point, scrunch up your toes, wiggle them around. And then we'll take our right leg and we'll give our knee a nice hug. And then leading with your heel, left leg straight, let it just go all the way down. Nice and slow, take your time. Nice and straight. Let's grab our knees once again. We'll lift up. Same thing, make a few circles, scrunch up, wiggle them around. And then we'll grab our left knee, give it a nice hug, and leading with your heel. Nice. All the way down, feels good. And then let's take the block away. Grab your knees. Maybe you want to grab your toes. You want to massage your lower back. Bring the soles of your feet together on the mat. Little butterfly. And then when you're ready, just slide your legs down. And I invite you to just make yourself as comfortable as possible. Let your jaw go. Soften the muscles around your face. Maybe place your hands on your heart if you want to. And just open up to gratitude. Just thank your body. Hold appreciation. This is your true home. And as you lie in Shavasana, I'm going to finish reading a little bit from that sutra that we talked about. So there was a conversation between a weed and a big tree, and both grew on the bank of a swiftly running jungle river. One day the tree looked down at the tiny weed and said, "Hey, you puny little creature, why do you stand near me? Aren't you too ashamed to be by my side? See how great I am. See how big I am. See how tall I am. See how strong I am. How sturdy and strong. Even an elephant can't move me. But look at you. You shouldn't have come here. People will see the difference and laugh at you. Why don't you just go and move someplace else?" The weed bent her head. "Sir," she said, "what can I do? I didn't come here purposely. I just happened to be here. I know I'm not as strong and stiff as you, but please pardon my presence." "All right," boomed the big tree, "but just remember your place." And this conversation happened during the rainy season. And the very next day, a heavy rain came, inundating the jungle and causing a terrible flood. When a river floods, it erodes the banks and pulls down anything in its way. Coming in such force, the water pulled down the great tree instantly, but the weed just bent down, flattened herself completely, and let the water run over. When the flood passed, she rose up again, Looking this way and that way, she wondered, what happened to the great tree? I don't see it. From far away, she heard the trees reply, I'm being pulled down by the water. I should have been humble and simple and supple like you. Now I'm being destroyed. So what we really need is strength of steel with the flexibility of steel. And when we have a body like that, such a body will always be healthy and tension-free. So when you're ready, take your time. Start to bring motion back in your body. Maybe you want to move your fingers and toes. Maybe you want to bring your muscles into tension and release them. If you want, you can work your way to one side. And then come on up. Take your time. Just like nature, there's no hurry and no rush. Everything gets accomplished. So if you're up, when you get up, just do any twists, turns, or bends that you still feel like you need to do. And then let's bring our arms out to the side. Lengthen them as much as you can. And then bring them in, wrap yourself up with kindness, with compassion, and just take a moment, hold yourself like a precious gift. And just appreciate everything your body allows you to do. And then let's bring our hands to our hearts. May all beings in the world be happy and free. May those who are free help set others free. May you be filled with loving kindness, and may you be loved just as you are. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in this practice. Peace in the world, peace in the nations, peace at home, and peace in your heart. And when you have peace, and when you're happy, you bloom like a flower. And it's so true, though, that everyone in your presence, your friends, your family, your whole community will benefit from your peace. Thank you so much and have a great day. Great. And Nola, my yoga dog, and I want to thank you. If you enjoyed this video, just please like it. And also subscribe to my channel. I'm starting to be more active on it, so I hope you appreciate that. And let your friends know, and I hope to see you soon. Aminia Yoga. Thank you. Whoa.